Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I am coming at you today from my Canon G7X because I've packed away my Sony 6400. Even though the picture isn't as high quality, this camera is so much better in terms of stabilization because my other camera was like and if you're starting out making videos, this is the camera that I started out with and it's wonderful. A little update on our moving. As you can see, we are packing away our lives. Cale has been doing such a good job getting rid of our furniture because when we got the truck, we were like, okay, we have enough room to bring stuff over to Calgary. But then we started packing everything and we're like,
oh my god, do we have enough room to bring everything to Calgary?
And so now we're at the point where we just want to get rid of the big heavy furniture to just, you know, give us that room. At the end of the day, a lot of this furniture is super old. I've moved maybe at least 7 times alone. I've lived in a lot of different houses and my furniture has traveled with me in all of those different places. It's time to say goodbye, you know? I mean, I think I'm reaching an age in my life where I can start buying good quality things and not so much IKEA stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna try to do with this new house, is furnish it with love and care and take a long time to decide what pieces we want in each room because we plan on staying in that house for a while. We have gotten rid of, not this guy is still on Kijiji, but the long version of it. We've gotten rid of that. We've gotten rid of our table. It's, I don't know if you can see that, but there used to be a bar table here with 4 chairs. And funny story about that sale, apparently the wife of the man that picked up the table is a subscriber. Hi. It's a small town here. I'm not surprised people around here know who Cale and I are, and that makes it even sadder that we're leaving. Yeah, we got rid of our table. That was another big piece of furniture that we were thinking of getting rid of because I've had that for a while too. This guy, I think we're gonna get rid of. I really like it, but it's so heavy. It's just so heavy. Not getting rid of this guy. MC, how do you feel about moving? She's moved with us, I think 1, 2, 3. She's moved into 3 different places with us. Is it 3? Cale will have to, I think this is the 4th place she's lived with us. She's moved 3 times. And so this other house will be her 5th place that she's lived in. So she's a pro, she's a vet. She knows all about it, but this is the first time she'll be traveling in a car from Ontario to Calgary. Alberta, Midland to Calgary. So we'll see how she does. We are getting our moving truck today, so that is going to be huge. Today's Friday, we leave Midland on Monday. Getting it a few days early will really give us time to really plan out the layout of the truck and make sure that we have enough room for everything. Things are just coming together. I've gotten rid of a lot of kitchen things. The counters and cupboards are just filled with things that are probably just going to go in the trash, and we've gotten rid of our cutlery. We've gotten rid of a few plates. We've gotten rid of our pots and pans. Really did a big huge decluttering of our lives. So once we get the truck, we're going to spend the rest of the day loading it, and then in the evening, Cale and his dad are going to go to First Light and they're going to vend, hopefully sell some more product. Whatever we don't sell, we already have wholesale customers willing to buy what we don't sell, so that is a huge weight off of my mind because I really don't want to bring any product to Calgary as well. So yeah, things are just coming together, and if I look tired, it's because I am. We have just been going nonstop. My neighbor's heading out now. I'm gonna miss sharing a driveway. Sharing a driveway in and of itself isn't great, but the fact that we had such amazing neighbors, I'm gonna really miss that because they're honestly the best neighbors you could possibly get for that type of scenario. In terms of making stuff, I'm officially done with making anything. All my supplies are packed away, all my equipment is packed away. I plan on not making another thing until 2022, and even then, who knows when that will be, because we get to our house, we get to move in on the 5th of January, and then we've gotten rid of so many things that it'll be really hard to get stuff organized to get our business up and running again for even some time after that. So that's basically our day today. Update on the moving truck situation. We actually were not able to get it today, which is sad. I mean, we could have, but Cale is vending at First Light later on tonight, and we figure if we're just gonna get the truck late at night anyways, we might as well just get it tomorrow morning. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. It is possible to get it today, but it won't be until later in the evening. Exactly, so, yeah. We'll just get it first thing in the morning. And we are on our way to grab some lunch right now. We are grabbing some Chinese food at Uncle Roy's. For those in Midland who are familiar with Midland, that sounded weird, but for people who live in Midland, you guys know Uncle Roy's. It's on King Street. Pretty good Chinese food. And then, yeah, we've been just eating meals to go for the last couple of days. Sorry, am I putting it?
Yeah, you're boxing me out. Share the screen. Share the screen.
Cale needs a screen time.
Give me some FaceTime. Jeez.
I've been using the other camera, and this one, we look a lot better. I feel like it's because there's a bit of a blur. It's not as HD quality as the other camera. I think we look better here.
I did my face and everything.
You did your hair too. Look at that.
That's a product of wearing a hat yesterday.
Oh, I see.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become.
So we have our precious cargo, the food, and we are heading back now. Fun fact, there's a house that's gonna come up on the left here. We viewed it and we really liked it and wanted to put an offer on it. Here it is right here. But it didn't work out. That was last year.
Yeah,
So
really
last year?
great house.
Yeah, such a cool
you can
house.
see,
Super unique.
maybe you can get a still picture for it, but you can see how one part of that house has that garage door.
Yep.
But it's not a garage, it's like a living room with a
Yeah.
garage door that comes up. It's like, oh, like summer days with that'd be
It was
nice.
such a cool house. But
Maybe when we move back to Midland one day,
maybe.
we can have that house.
We love living here, so who knows what the cards
Yep,
hold.
who really knows? That's the thing. Who knows?
Wonton soup, chop suey, fried rice, ribs, and some egg rolls. Another fine dining experience. Hey guys, I have a bit of a costume change because we took these festive pictures for Cale's mom. She's gonna make a Christmas card out of them. But right now, Cale and his dad are working on taking apart our bed upstairs. And it's an IKEA bed, so it's getting there. I had to consult a YouTube video to see if we were on the right track, but we're getting it done. And it's gone. That was the last big job, I think, right, Cale? To do was to dismantle that bed.
Yeah, that's the last big furniture job.
Yeah.
There's still a few more big furniture items down there that we're trying to
Get rid of.
get rid of on the cheap, or just come take.
Get rid
Who
of.
wants a dresser? Who wants an IKEA mom dresser? And who wants another nicer kind of dresser?
Yeah. And here is the IKEA bed, all disassembled and ready to be put away in a truck. Right, Dempsey? Right, Gibson? Sit. Oh, good boy. We're now getting ready to head to First Light. I'm gonna drop Cale and his dad off because they're the ones that are gonna be vending. And then I'm gonna come back here and then do some editing. And then once I show you around First Light, I think that'll be the end of the vlog. So come along with us. We'll show you what our setup looks like.
Let's go.
Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the.
So this is the inventory after vending one day. You can see we got low on lavender. got a lot of lip balm sales, huh, Cale?
Yeah, a lot of lip balm sales.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to...
And this tray had a lot of the special bath bombs and special bath bombs. And that was a big hit. We only have a few donuts left, a few of these mermaid tails left. And these were a good seller because this was heaped pretty high. So that is exciting.
Yeah, people like the donuts and people like the butterflies.
Yeah. And we are running low on soap. So that's good. And looks like our candles are also selling really well. So that is exciting. So we're just going to replenish everything and then, yeah, get it ready.
Pulling stitches, time to let go. So come what may.
Hey, this is my dad, Jim. Jim, this is Natalie. She's the woman in charge.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding an easy kill. Gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go. Burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way. Fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go. So come on.
Lunch break.
So after I dropped off Cale's sandwich, I decided to go and check out the rest of the event. And in the room that we were in, there were other vendors, like this wonderful vendor next to us who did hand-painted fabrics. And then after the room, that's when I entered the actual display of the lights. And that's what First Light is all about. It's a celebration of the Hurons, and the Hurons is a tribe that used to live in this area before the settlers came. And this museum is built on a site that once was a fort that the settlers built to live amongst the Hurons. And you can see here how wonderfully everything is done. They recreate a lot of the old scenes of how everything used to look back in the day. And it really feels like you step back in time because it just feels so authentic, especially with the lights being mainly the lanterns and the candles that they've lit. And if you can believe it, there's actually way more lights than what you see here. And they didn't have as many lanterns lit because they didn't have as many volunteers because of COVID. And also there is usually so many more people present for this event because of what's happening in the world. They could only sell a limited number of tickets, which is really too bad because this event is just so cool. It's not just about the lights, it's all about educating as well about this amazing tribe and how they used to live. For me, I find that stuff so fascinating, and I could have walked around this display 5 times just looking at every single detail that they put into each little display that they have. So they have a few huts in the outside area, and each hut had a little bit of a scene of what life was like back in the day. And in this room was what a settler's home would have looked like back in the day. And you can see the little beds are so adorable, and the Christmas tree that's decked out. It really is amazing how similar Christmases are celebrated throughout the years. And then there were also these interesting rooms like this one where you can see a bunch of snowshoes were hung with these crazy lights. I really thought that was interesting. And there were themes like this one. There's a nativity scene that they created, again lit by these amazing and gorgeous lights. And there were rooms like this one which were so smoky because of the fires, and that was just really cool to be a part of that. And then after the displays outside, you go back inside and there's a whole museum where they talked about the settlers, how they dressed, and they go into the community that lived in the area at the time and the tools that they used. And amongst the tools of the settlers, you can see the tools of the Hurons also being displayed here in this museum. Everything is just done so beautifully. I really like this part of the museum here where they show how a settler woman used to dress and some embroidery that she would have been knitting back in the day. It's just honestly so fascinating. And I really liked this, where they talked about the type of fish that the fishermen would catch and the fish that they would eat. I love to fish, so this really spoke to me. I liked looking at, I think these are bass, or maybe they're pike or pickerel, not sure. This poster talks about the settlers that came and settled in the area. And they also did a little bit of mining here. There was a lot of fool's gold that they found in the rivers and the lake shores. This traditional canoe is so fascinating. The workmanship that they had is just amazing. Cale and I will be really sad to not be a part of this event next year, and really sad to be leaving the community, but I was really glad I got to walk around it and see it one more time before we left.
So that was First Light. Wasn't that amazing and so magical? So Cale and his dad are still there. They're still vending, and I will go and pick them up in an hour, but I think I'm just gonna close out the vlog now. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching and following this journey. We will have more moving content in the next couple of videos. Thank you so much, and we'll just see you in the next one. Bye guys.